Okay, to start off, let us first open the computer chassis. Place the system unit on a clean, flat, and static safe surface. Remove the screws at the back of the casing, and then slide or lift off the side panel. Now, not all computer chassis has the same design. This can be a standard full tower, a dual chamber full tower, and etc.
Next is disconnect all internal cables. The order is 24-pin ATX power cable for the motherboard. Next is the 4 or 8-pin CPU power connector, followed by the SATA, data, and power cables. And the last one are the front panel connectors, which is used for audio and USB. Remember, gently pull the connectors. Don't tug the wires.
In this next step, you must remove all peripheral devices. What you're gonna need to do is to unscrew and slide out any expansion cards you have on your computer. This includes the GPU, sound card, Wi-Fi card, and so on. It is also good to note that you must hold the cards by the edges and not the pins, as this could cause damage to the devices.
To the removal of peripheral devices, it's now time to remove the storage devices, specifically HDD. Carefully unscrew the HDD from its bay. Usually, the removal of the HDD depends on the manufacturer. Next step is to remove the RAM modules. Push down the side latches of the RAM slot until the module pops up. Then, gently pick up the RAM out of its slot by the side. Avoid touching the gold panels or the gold pins.
Unscrew or unlatch a CPU back. Use the cross method, then force it. If there's a remaining thermal paste, clean it with alcohol and lint-free cotton.
Step number 6. Remove the CPU. Gently leave the lever like handle in the CPU socket, thus keeping the CPU in place. Keep in mind that this is a very essential part of the system unit.
Okay, now let's proceed with steps number 7. Remove the power supply unit or PSU. Unscrew the PSU from the back of the case. There are usually 4 screws depending on the manufacturer. Carefully slide out the PSU, ensuring no wires are caught. Coil it or label the cables before storing the PSU. But be warned, avoid letting it hang or pull on the motherboard.
To remove the motherboard, simply unscrew it from the case, typically 6 to 9 screws, then gently lift it, ensuring the eye of late gears. Place the remove board on an anti-static mat. Remember, never pry the board.
Clean all the computer parts with a clean brush or compressed air. Document everything. Place each screw in a labeled container or bag. Record observation or damage for the technician's report.
So now, for the first step, return the motherboard where it was originally placed and screw back all the screw removed. Remember, the screw that you remove for the motherboard, because using the wrong screw may damage it or it just wouldn't fit at all. So keep in track of all the screws.
The next step is to return the PSU back to its original place. Carefully slide it inside its bay and make sure that all the screws that you use or that you removed earlier are tightly secure and safely installed to its original place. Then, it's now time to return the CPU back to its place. Carefully lift again the lever or the metal rod that you lifted earlier and place the CPU back to its original place and carefully lock it in.
Return the CPU cooler back to its place. Now, it's time to return the RAM module. Carefully latch it back to its slot. And remember, avoid touching the gold pins.
Next is to return the HDD back to its bay. Then, tightly secure it with screws.
In this step, you have to return all peripheral devices by carefully reconnecting the devices to their respective ports. And remember, if you're putting back any expansion cards, it is advised to hold them by the edges to prevent damage to the devices.
Now it's time to return the cables or the internal cables that you removed earlier. First is return the front cables, next is the SATA connectors, next is the 4 or 8 pin CPU power connectors, and lastly, the 24 pin ATX.
And for the final step, close the computer case. Position the side panel back onto the case carefully. Align it properly, then slide or press it into place. Secure the panel by tightening the screws at the back. And be cautious, handle the panel gently, edges may still be sharp. And you're done, your system unit is ready.